I cracked the code. Synthetic indices pay 24/7. While most traders wait, I'm trading algorithmic markets that never close. I also trade the majors, GBP USD, Euro SD, USD JPY, and gold, all experiencing massive volatility from geopolitical tensions and central bank policies. On this channel, you'll get my real-time analysis and trading strategies for both traditional Forex and these cutting-edge synthetic markets. Subscribe now, and let's unlock these markets together.
So what's up everybody? Now we are just going to be showing a breakdown of the trade that I currently closed right now, and I'm just going to show you. Let me open my empty file. So this is the trade we are talking about, the 12.57. This one, as you can see, it was opened just after we had this pin bar, and we closed it right there. And as we closed it, the graph started reversing, and here is the reason why. You see, I don't usually take these trades, but here's the reason. First of all, our trend. If we look at our graph in the 1 hour time frame, right, we have the slowest moving average way below the fastest moving average, right? And the fastest moving average is not even touching, like it's not too far, but it's far from the price, which means this is a risk. There's a potential for a reversal, but we are just like that price acted smoothly, and the price moved so well, right? So in our 1 hour, it's an uptrend. Then in our 4 hour, looking at the EMAs, they are even more further because I entered at this position, right? So in the 4 hour, as you already know, when I took this previous trade, right, I marked this liquidity grab, right, but I marked the week. So sometimes it might not reach the weeks, it might reach the candle close, right, the liquidity grab, and start reversing. So this is why you're seeing, when we go back to our execution time frame, the graph, it just started going down, because that's the liquidity grab. So what were we having? Our trend was an uptrend, both in the 1 hour and 4 hour, which is determined by our EMS. Then our daily buyers, if we look at the daily 1 day time frame, you can see this was the previous day low and the previous day high. It came back inside, right? The price came back inside to retest this area of interest. It was a demand and supply zone. Came to retest this area of interest and started pushing backward. So the daily bias is direction filter for our trend. So it is also showing bullish momentum. I took advantage of that, and going into our execution time frame, I now have my trend, my daily bias, my location. I'm now looking for entry signal. So this is the location which I told you, the demand and supply zone. And as you can see, if we look carefully in the 15 minutes, price reacted again on this level. It came, but it just came back to retest it, to grab some liquidity. We could have entered here, but I just wasn't on the chart. I was doing something else, right? It's around 9 p.m. maybe. By that time I was having dinner, but there was an engulfing candle. We could have entered here and still gotten our take profit. Then it came back, then it continued, touched the previous day high, and then just started tanking. But when it tanked down, as soon as it came to the demand and supply zone, it reacted again. So as soon as I saw this price coming back to this area, I entered even before this candle finished closing, right? Because we already had a confirmation here. We had our entry signal candle here, but we're now getting in at a more nicer price, right? So this was the entry signal. The candle then closed pin bar because it was about 5 minutes before the candle closed. The candle then closed pin bar right in the 15 minutes and 30 minutes. That was all well and good, confirming and giving us more confidence to our end. So this is the trade. It was a 1 to 4.07. I was risking $3, about $3 to make $12. I shall show you the screenshot right on the video. Then looking at our MT5, you can see this is the same account, right? This is the same account which had a deposit of $10, and it's now sitting at an equity of what? $40, which is times 4, quadrupled. So these are just how the synthetic indices are. So this trade I took it midnight, right? It was around 2 a.m. about 2 a.m. yes. Then it played out 9 a.m. when I was already out. I wasn't indoors. I wasn't on my chart. So we're just going to do what? To be finishing to enter the deposit. It take profit exactly. So we're just going to copy that target and then we paste it. And then we are going to put the exact time it closed, which was according to MT5. They use their time, so we take that time minus an hour. So it was around 10, not 9. It was around 10. So it's 10:05 because you take that time minus an hour. Those who know how to change settings for MT5 so that they can use my standard time, I don't know how to do that. I've been struggling. So I just know that when I'm now entering my journal, according to my time, it's the time on MT5 minus what? Minus an hour because the platform is 1 hour ahead. So 10:05. You see, this is an easy journal. You just press the price, you just put the time and the date for it is close today, right? Because according to this trade, I could have entered here, right, 6 April, and holded the position. According to my calculation, when it was around here, it was about $28. But what's the difference? I'm not a swing trader, I'm a day trader into intraday trader, so I do not want to hold positions for that long, right? And at the end, you still get the same amount, because if there is the same amount of stop loss, same amount of lot size, you still get the same amount, because if it was going to add $28 to the balance which was there, I calculated it was around 39 bucks or so, and today we are sitting at an equity of $40. So you can see that it's just the same, right now we even use the smaller lot size because there we took a sniper entry which had a smaller stop loss than the stop loss which we had before. So this is what it is. You just do what works for you. So I'm just going to complete the entry here and save. So you can see it automatically updates and puts the exact amount, right? It puts the exact amount as soon as you enter the price. You don't need to put your profit, you don't need to put anything else. You just what do this. So continuing, sorry about that. Continuing, you can see this is the statistics for the account. Win rate about 73, which is too high for my win rate, because my win rates usually 40%, but that is for forex currency, so it means I have a way higher win rate uses synthetic indices, right, which is more than 50%, very high win rate, right? And I don't know what the average risk to reward ratio is, but our average winning position is $4 and our average losing position is 1.8. If we just take a calculator first, just do the maths. It's 4.43 divided by 1.83. You see, around 2.5, which is the exact. I use a 1 to 2.5 mostly, right, and sometimes 1 to 3 when there is a good setup. So this is it. You can see the performance of the week. There is not yet a red day because this is still a new account, and I'm checking the setups that have way high probability A setups, since it is a small account and we're trying to build it to be a more decent amount of capital, alright. And this will be the performance by the hour, and then you can see my highest performing and my lowest performing phase right here, and my highest performing setup and the lowest performing setup. So it is a very nice journal here. You can see I'm taking only A setups, right? Confidence level 7, right? Let's take for example this one, confidence level 8, right? Was it will be a bullish daily bias uptrend, liquidity grab, engulfing candle breakout setup, right? And as you can see also here, uptrend, a bullish demand and supply, right? So you can see that everything is in line with the A setup, because I told you an A setup, right, and R multiple 4.07, as we saw also on the on the trading view, R multiple 4.07. So it just matches everything, as well as my MT5, right? So you can see that it is what it is when I'm still being very careful. I'm being careless in terms of risk, because this trade I was risking about 10% of the account, but I'm way more careful in terms of the setup side check, right? But with that being said, guys, until next time, peace out.